friends, Amanda here from Fun Hands-On Learning, and today I'm going to show you the activities I have for my 3-year-old. Actually, he just turned 4. For my 4-year-old, he's doing preschool this year, and these are the activities I have for this week. And of course, when I show you these videos, I want you to keep in mind that these are the hands-on activities that we do. We also do some a few worksheets as well along with these, and we read books. So don't just think this is all we do is just the hands-on stuff, but it's most of what we do. So we do the hands-on lessons and activities that I show in these videos, and then we do a few like worksheets type things, and then we also do lots and lots of reading. Okay, so I'm going to get into this first activity here. This one is a math teen number activity. It's called Bubble Trouble, and it's from my teen number unit of my early learners math curriculum. I'll leave links below to everything if you're interested. This one is where he has to figure out the missing number in these teen number bubbles. So this first one here says 11, 12, and then 14. He would have to find 13. Now I'm going to pair it up with these puzzle pieces. These are from a Melissa and Doug number puzzle that we have that makes noise. And it's kind of a lot of fun, but what I do is I pull out the pieces a lot of times and I use them for activities. So I'm going to pull out these pieces, and then he has to find the correct piece and go ahead and put it on the strip. If he does it, he can move that one and go on. So 15, obviously 16 would be missing here, so he would have to find the piece and put it on there. Now, if you were using this activity and you did not have the puzzle pieces, then you can obviously just use a dry erase marker as long as you laminate. So 12, 13, 14, and then the child would write 15. Okay, now he is still practicing with his handwriting. Obviously, he just turned 4, so using and manipulating the pieces is more age appropriate for him right now, because he won't have to focus so much on the writing, because with this activity, I'm trying to get him to focus on the math and the counting. So that's why I like to pair it up with things. But for an older child or a child that does have very good fine motor at this age, then yeah, they could definitely use dry erase marker and do it that way. Or if you had magnetic numbers, you could do it that way as well if you didn't have the puzzle pieces. So, all right. The next math activity he's going to be working on is a measurement activity. This is from my measurement unit of my early learners math curriculum. As you notice, I mix and match the units. So you do not have to do the units all at once. I like to mix and match them so that the students are getting all of the different concepts at different times, and they're reviewing. So you're not just doing all measurement and then you stop and you do all subtraction. Well, then they're forgetting what they learned in measurement. So I like to mix and match them and do a couple of different skills a week. So that's just to give you an idea of what I do. Okay, so what he does in this activity, I show this activity in another video, and if you're interested, I'll leave a link below to all the measurement activities that I show in the other video. But what he does is he just takes a card. It says mark the one that is taller, and I'm going to have him use one of these. These are just little animal puppets. They're little zoo animals, and so he's going to use these to mark his answer. So he's going to look and he's going to see which one is taller, and he's going to mark it. He's going to, you know, count the blocks and see which one is taller, and he'll mark it by putting one of the animals on the card. If he does it properly, he can grab another card. This one says mark the one that is longer, so he has to look at the blocks here and the snap cubes and decide which one is longer. The snake is longer, so he's going to mark it. And actually, I have a snake here, so he can mark it with the snake. So anyways, it's just kind of fun. It's a little zoo theme, and they just put the card right there on the zoo mat, and they measure. Okay, this is another activity practicing his teen numbers. For some reason, my son, when he's counting, when he gets to the teen numbers, he goes really fast. He'll be like 13, 14, 15, 16, and he like jumbles them all up, and then once he gets to 20, he's fine. Then he's like 21, 22, 23, and I'm like, whoa, slow it down here. So we are really going back and working on teen numbers. And so this teen number activity is called Winter Number Match Puzzles, and this is from my seasonal winter activities centers, and it comes with these different cards, and what he has to do is he has to count, and then he has to match up with the numbers on the card. So this has this penguin, and it's winter themed, obviously. So these are all winter penguins, and here I have 5 fish, so he's going to put the card with the 5 on the 5 fish, and so on. And then once he's finished, it should make a picture here. So he's going to go ahead, wait, this is picture number 1, never mind. These go with, I messed up. Okay, so here on the bottom here it said this is used with picture number 1, but I have picture number 3, so I have to find the card. Here's the card for number 3. Okay, so he's going to be counting snowballs. So actually these right here say 5, so that would go there, and then he has, so he's basically just going to count these snowballs, and he's going to match up the different pieces, and when he's done, it's going to make a picture. So as you can see, I've been counting and matching. So here, this spot here has 16 snowballs, so that card would go there, and then this spot here has 8, so the 8 card would go here. And when he's finished, as you can see, it made one big picture. I have one more math activity for him this week, and these are teen number strip puzzles. You've probably seen something like this before. These are from my Early Learners Math Curriculum unit on teen numbers. And all he has to do is he has to look at the numbers and match them up. So these puzzles start at number 11, I believe. Yes. So numbers 11 and 12 are considered in the teen number family. So I have included them in my teen number unit. Okay, so all he has to do is he has to match the numbers, as you see, like I'm doing here. And as he matches the numbers up and puts them in proper order, then it is going to make a picture like so. And I love this because after he does it, then we go back and we count. And he has to touch and he has to count. 11, 12, 13, 14, you get the idea. He has to count. And then I will ask him, well, what comes before 11? What would be on this puzzle if there was a number here? And he would have to tell me 10. And what comes after 19? He would have to tell me 20. So you can kind of use the puzzles to spark some more conversation as well. All right, we are moving on to the literacy activities I have for him this week. Now, sometimes I pull out some really old activities. This is an old activity that I made a long time ago. It's actually not really an activity, it's just a book. So I made some phonics books where they have to fill in the missing letter. This is one of the ending sound books, and it's about food. And so as you can see here, all I did is I just laminated the pages and I put them in a book ring, like so. And goodness, I made this probably like a year ago at least. Let's see, it says 2016 on it. Okay, so yeah, I made this back in 2016. But anyways, I have a whole bunch of these different ones. Some of them are for beginning sounds, some of them are for middle, like vowel sounds, and this one is for ending sounds. We are trying to get him used to doing ending sounds. He's so good with beginning sounds that whenever I'm working with him with phonics, he always thinks he has to find the beginning sound. Like, he's like, oh, apple A. And I'm like, wait, slow down. Now we're going to be listening for ending sounds. What do you hear at the end? And then he's all like, wait, what? He is just the funniest little guy, and he's so smart for just turning 4. But anyways, I will get off on a tangent. I'm a talker, so sorry. All right, so this, what he's going to do is I'm going to pair this book up with his magnetic letters here. You can see that. And he will just put in the letter for the missing sound. So I'm going to move the book like this, and I'm going to put it on this cookie sheet because since I'm using magnetic letters, I want it to stick through. So we will do it like this. And so I will read food. You're going to be doing food. This is a muffin. Listen for muffin. And then he has to find the N and put it on his mat like so. And or on his book. If he does it, we're going to turn the page and we'll flip the next page out, and here we have a yogurt, so he will have to find the T obviously, and then he will have to find the D for bread, and we'll just keep on going and talking about the different foods and so on. Now the one thing I really did try to do when I made this way back when is I try to use food that he doesn't necessarily eat all the time. So we don't get apricots a lot. So it's a way to expose him to other foods as well. So you're not only just working on sounds, but you're working on what kind of food is that and where does it grow? And this next activity he actually already did this week, and I posted a picture of it on my Facebook page. By the way, my Facebook page has changed to my new name. I used to be Faithfully Homemade, and now I am Fun Hands-On Learning. So if you are not following me at the new Facebook page, I'm going to leave a link below, and please follow me on the new Facebook page. Okay, so what he did is these cards are from my phonics activity card set, mega bundle, whatever it is. I made these a while ago too. What he has to do is he has to blend and segment. So he takes a card and we pair them up with little mini round erasers. So any kind of little mini round erasers will work, but right now, since it's winter time, we are using these winter ones. And he has to take an eraser and he has to put it on the dot and say the sound. So he's gonna say buh. And then what he did is he put it on the next one and he said ah, and then he took his finger and he put his finger across the arrow and he blended it. So he said bah. If he did it correctly, we went on to the next one. So he did ba, ba. And then after he did it, so he, for example, for this one, he did b, bed, and then I would tell him, yes, bed for bed. Say the word bed, bed. So I would give him a word that went along with it. So like I remember when he did bag, and we said the word bag, bag. You put things in a grocery bag. So it's just a way for him. So not only is he learning to segment and blend, but then he's also starting to put it into realizing that these can make words if we add on to another sound to them. Okay, so pairing up with the cards that I just showed you, these cards also come in that set that I made a while back, and they do the same exact thing except for he has to match up with the picture. So he'll take a card. This is a panda, panda, and he has to cover up the correct blend there. These are consonant vowel blends. So this is a, whoops, this is a jellyfish, and again, he can just use his erasers and cover them up. We haven't done these yet this week, but this is my next step to use with him. This would be fox, so fa, and you get the idea. Okay, we are almost finished. This last activity I have for him this week is one of my all-time favorites. It's called Hidden CVC Word Puzzles. Now, CVC stands for consonant, vowel, consonant. So what it is he takes a card like this one, and he is going to do beginning sounds, and he's going to use his magnetic letters. If you didn't have magnetic letters, you could use Expo dry erase markers, any kind of dry erase markers. It doesn't have to be Expo. I just said that because I was reading it off of here. But what he would do is he has to do the beginning sound first. So this is a hippo. So he's going to find his magnetic letter H. And then this is an apple. And then this is a table. And once he has found all the beginning sounds, it will make a word. This is the word hat. The final thing he has to do is he has to find the matching picture. So here are just some different matching puzzle piece pictures, and here is the hat. So then he would go ahead and match it up, and now he's completed that puzzle. Okay, and then he would just go on and on and on. I love these. My son that is 5 did these last year when he was 4, and when I first made them, and he just had a blast. He loved doing these. So because I think the fun part about it is that he realizes it makes a word at the end. So like this one would be B-I-G, G for girl. So this would be the word big, and then there's a picture of a really big elephant that goes with this one. So anyways, you get the idea. These are super fun. I will leave a link below to them. They're also in my ultimate kindergarten bundle if you're interested in that. I guess I'll leave a link to that as well. Thank you guys for watching this video by Fun Hands-On Learning, and we'll see you next time. Bye.